From kinetic energy to artificial intelligence, we meet the security professionals intent on keeping us safe.
I'll be trying to fool a brand new security camera detection system that's been designed to think like a human being.
I'm in Kent to see how innovative external detection equipment is keeping commercial premises free from thieves.
And how organisations worldwide are protecting themselves from cyber attack.
We've seen something like 6,000% increase in ransomware attacks on the last 12 months, and we're expecting this 12 months to be an increase on that yet again.
Hello and welcome to Creating a Security Culture. I'm Natasha Kaplinsky. In partnership with the Security Institute, we're investigating emerging threats to global security and how they're being tackled head-on. Terror struck at the very heart of our democracy with the March 2017 attack on Westminster. A shocked nation was reminded of its vulnerability to those who would do us harm. Reporter Lewis Vaughan-Jones returned to Westminster to see how security professionals are working together to face up to this global threat.
Security has certainly evolved here at Westminster Abbey over the centuries, and now the speed of that change has never been faster.
So, such an iconic place must be huge challenges.
Well, in fact, they are very huge, mainly because, of course, it's open space. Yes, we do have exits and entrances, and they have to be manned. But generally speaking, we're a welcoming organisation, and to let people in safety is quite a challenge. For us, it's very much about people, rather than technology and barriers. People are everything to security.
Gary Evanson is in charge of keeping people safe here, but as chair of the Security Institute, he's committed to raising standards across the industry.
We're very keen as an institute not only to represent the individual security practitioner, but also to encourage them to be as trained as possible and to gain qualifications at the high end if they're in the management stream. I think that in turn then plays to the public sector so that they can gain the confidence and know that people who are standing either in a security uniform or doing a job of work as a security practitioner, that they know what they're doing. And I think the police need to know that too.
Keeping places like this safe depends on that relationship between the security industry, police and the public. And that's why raising standards and professionalism is so important to help build trust, confidence and information sharing between all three.
Significant improvement in private security in recent years has increased cooperation and collaboration.
There are all sorts of initiatives now, like Police and Security Initiative in London, and various forces are working much more closely with private security than they used to. Of course, from the police point of view, they haven't got much choice because of the cuts and the austerity programme that's being enforced on them. But from the private security point of view, standards are going up.
But crucially, police reliance on the security industry isn't just about cost-cutting. It's based on a growing confidence in the role security staff can play.
On an average day in Oxford Street, there's probably somewhere in the region of 500 licensed security staff working in one street. Now, if we use those people effectively, that's 500 additional eyes and ears that can help us keep London safe. There's a real desire from a Met perspective, particularly, and I know nationally, to work far more closely with the security industry and develop some of those partnerships.
10 years of moving towards thinking about this differently.
The security industry is, of course, developing. The latest research points to the importance of getting everyone in an organisation interested in security in a meaningful way.
The question is, how can you get people motivated to think about security when their main job is something else, when they're there to sell things or make things? And that's the trick, and that's why security management's taken on a different dimension these days. And so the modern security management is as much about being a good business person as it is about being good at security.
So, new challenges for the industry in training, continued engagement with police and working with the public.
There are all sorts of opportunities for people to actually increase qualifications in the private security industry, and so standards are rising, and that's what we need. We need good professionals working in the sector to cooperate with police in a whole number of initiatives to actually ensure that public safety is as high up the agenda as it can be.
The Security Institute can play its part, the police can play their part, but the third part of that is very much the public themselves. But if they are the eyes and ears of the security services and the police and us private security sector individuals, so much the better, because we're all in it together at the end of the day.